how's it going today? It's John over here turning wrenches. Welcome to another episode. I think this is going to be episode 3 of this Craftsman Tecumseh 4 horsepower mower. Last couple episodes we got the mower running with the, fixing the recoil on there, putting penetrating oil on there. We attempt to start it, then it would start. Next episode, I cleaned the carburetor out the best I could, and I got it running. Now, after that episode, I went off camera and started this mower up again. It ran, but unfortunately enough, after I shut it off, I walked away from it to do some other things. The mower decided to start leaking fuel from the carburetor here. So, carburetor's probably good. I'll go through it another time, but I just want to go ahead and get it going. So I'm going to take this carburetor off, and the parts I ordered for this, the cable and the carburetor, actually were supposed to show up Tuesday, actually showed up today. Amazon alerted me after I got off work and said, hey, your package is 10 stops away. I said, sweet! So we can get this mower going. One of my subscribers, Mowers and Gameplay, there was telling me that he looked like the deck was shaking after I even sharpened the blade. He told me to check the shaft out on here, so I'll check the shaft on here together. We'll look at it together here and see what's going on with it. So it runs, it mows, and I'm gonna repaint the deck actually today. I bought some paint for it. Got the Hunter green paint, and I went and bought me some 98-cent paint at Walmart. So just in case I gotta work on any lawnmower decks that need black spray paint. It's almost like the one Henry uses for mowers and blowers also. And we're gonna that's just in case. It was only like 98 cents, and I think that's what he pays at Home Depot for it. So not too bad. So without further ado, I'm gonna get my scraper out. We're gonna start scraping the paint off this thing, and I'll probably get my drill out with the wire brush and cover this paint up. I'll cover the decals up on here, and we'll get this thing cleaned up and ready for paint. So we'll see how this Hunter green works, okay? So I'm gonna put you guys on time lapse. as you see right now, I got the serial number painters taped up. I also got markings taped up. I'm not worried about the side one. I got most of the rust off as I could along the side chute. That's gonna be the fun part. So I'll probably do light coats on there first, and we'll see how it goes from there. And I'll probably end up painting the handle since I got that black paint. We'll see. Try to shine it up a little, make it look a little bit better than what it is. So it's gonna be another time lapse here. So I'll set you guys up right here, and let's get the painting.
On the other side, over there on the other side of the Here's your Gatorade. It's shady over there. I gotta go get your chair. Don't just take that flap off. Oh, we forgot that piece of fan to take there. Remember I was telling you to take this down there to him? Look, we forgot it.
Now we'll wait for the second coat of paint. So here's the finished product. It's not perfect, but it looks better than what it did before. So I'm gonna put the wheels on it. We'll see how it looks after that. After I put some grease on there too. So not too bad, not too bad, not too bad. Like I said, I'll make it sellable. It don't look like a rust bucket. I'm gonna go ahead and put the wheels on now. Okay. Real quick, to satisfy everybody, you know, I was told that this, yeah, no, the paint's not that great. The shaft might be bent. As I can see from the way it's angled, it's lining up there. Put a little light on it. It's lining up there on that side. Right there. It's lining up on that side right there. Alright, so let's see if this is bent or not. I don't think it's bent. I think it's straight. Lining up there. And it's lining up there, so I think it's straight. So I think we're golden on this. Here, I got the cable I'm going to put on here next. Let that paint dry up a little bit more. Set you guys up on the tripod here. We're going to go ahead and get this, go ahead and put this cable on real quick, okay? Be right back. Alright, let's put the cable on. There you go. Weed eater, lawnmower, saver. Save her, huh? Don't save her. Give you a lot of packaging on this thing, don't they? Here's one. Hang on. You gotta make sure you don't get this thing out. I mean, I appreciate it. Alright. Should in turn fit. So let's see. Put it here first. That ain't gonna come off there anytime soon. Z-bend in there. Perfect. Now, I'm gonna do here, like so. Let's do this Z-bend here. And bingo. Just gotta set that. We'll zip tie that up when it gets to the chance. Let's see how it works. Awesome. Now we got that. So I'm gonna get these zip ties.
Okay.
Zip tie this up onto the handle. Put it probably right there. Zip tie it right there. Zip tie it right there. And we're going to put this carburetor on next now. Time to put on the new carburetor, or carburetor. Alright, got the new carburetor. Schumandela. I guess that's what it says. Comes with another gasket. I have an air filter I'm going to take off my lawn boy. I'm not using it right now, so we'll take that off of there. Should be identical to this one. This one's probably still good, so I'm not going to really toss it with this carburetor. So we'll just I might probably take the shroud off. It looks like to get to it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take this gas tank off. Set it up that way. That way no fuel's getting out of it. It's 1/4" bolts right there. 3/8 there, 7/16 on the back side there. Pull that linkage off. Stays in that first spot of the hole right there. And of course the spring is right up there too. I'm gonna put the carburetor on real quick. I'll come back to it when I'm almost through, because it's gonna be a long, tedious process. I don't want to bore you guys with that. Me just taking apart a carburetor and putting this back on. So I'm gonna take it off by the bolts here, and then put the new carburetor on. We'll come back to it when I'm about through. Okay. Okay. I brought you guys back at the part where I'm just putting everything back together. I got the carburetor on there. Got the bolts tight on there. I got the intake on there. I'm just using I just use a screwdriver to do it. I don't want to strip it. Just gotta put the muffin back on here. I'll make sure it's tight and on there by the time I get through. Go. Muffins back on. Now I just gotta put trowel back on here. Make sure that's not hitting the boot. Hitting the boot, hitting the boot, hitting the boot. I'm gonna put the breather tube back on. Oh, windy here today. This is actually a blustery day. Some of the gas drained out, I think, from the other carburetor. Like I said, I'll go through that carburetor again. It might be good. Probably something else going on with it. Probably a seal. So I didn't set right. It's probably the float. Could be a million things wrong with it. So no big deal. Put 3/8 back on here for this. 3/8 for that side. And 5/16 on this side. Okay. Gas tank. Check. 1/4-inch bolts here. Recoil's working better now since I fixed that. I got my nut driver. You're a nut. For this one. I'm just using my nut driver on this one to put these back on. There. You know, I got the impact. With this one, it's not going in much. Alright. Should be alright. Where it needs to be. If not, we can always reset it. So let's get it out there and put some gas in it, and we'll see if it fires up, and then I'll put that piece back on here for the air breather and stuff, and we'll see if that works. So let's get it out here and see if it runs. Alright, let's get some gas in this bad boy. I took the filter off my lawnmower. I'll order another filter for it. I got the cage still for it, but I'm gonna put this in here. Put a little bit of gas in there and see what it does. First, give it a few minutes to settle down. Here, working the Crocs, rocking the Crocs like Henry from Mowers and Blowers. All right, spark plug boots on. Let me grab my pliers just in case I gotta adjust the RPMs. What do you think? First pull? Let's see. 5 primes. 5 primes for a good time. Alright. So got new cable, all that. Let's see if it starts up. Here we go. Doesn't sound too bad, does it? Not bad. It's got a little bit of a skip. Like a little bit of a backfire, but it don't sound bad. Let's try it out on the lawn. Winter, chicken parm dinner. Like I said, winter, chicken parm dinner. Alright, so finally this concludes this episode of this Tecumseh Craftsman 4 horsepower push mower. Repainted the deck, recoiled, re-oiled that, got that going again. Had to get a new cable for it, order a new cable. And let's see, the cable was I think $7 something. Carburetor was like 11, probably $17, somewhere almost close to that range. You know, whatever I put in oil, and air filter, which I already had. So sharpen the blade. I haven't took the stickers off of there yet, so I will. It don't look pretty. It's probably gonna be at least a $50 or $60 mower. So I got it for free. So that works there. So we're gonna call it winter chicken parm dinner. So thanks for watching me, guys. I'll see you guys next time on Turning Wrenches.